Back on the pond with the Detrimental Squad. Fried, we fried.
The passer outer.
Yeah.
Passer outer.
All right, so boom. I don't know which one hurt it the worst, but I definitely passed out twice on some tattoos. You feel me? I passed out on this one because I got this one as soon as I found out he died. I went straight to the liquor store, got some Henny, bro, and
See, that's what you was doing.
I banged that bitch, and I walked to the liquor store. I walked to the liquor store on Livingston. Not the liquor store, the tattoo shop on Livingston Lane, drinking the bottle. You feel me? Walked in there like, bro, I need to show my arm. They did it. I passed out on their ass.
I did one tap and was like, I don't like that needle shit. I'm cool.
Then I got
You only got one tap?
this shit on my chest.
When I was
passed
locked up,
out
I
on
used to
this.
draw people's tattoos.
Ooh,
oh,
Shit,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I
I did this
cat.
tap myself, like, I was like
I
17.
passed out
My
three
nigga tattoo gun
times.
was broke. And
Oh,
left hand.
this
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real? You did a
but
good job, though.
Yeah, this
Three
That's the
of
only
them, I
tattoo you
passed
got?
out
That
3
shit,
times.
I'm cool with that
He
needle
said,
shit.
nah.
I swear, look,
That
when
is
I was
crazy word.
locked up, this one dude was real inky and shit, and always used to be like, man, come on, man, come get you some ink. This, I'm like, I'm cool.
I'm cool.
Then he started bothering me like, you scared?
You
of
about
that?
the
You
only,
scared? I'm
the
like,
only
better leave me
nigga in
alone
Columbus
before I
that
tat
don't
you
scout
up for real.
about the
You know what I'm
tattoo.
saying? Like, I'm cool.
Let me touch you, bro.
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
I don't like that needle shit. I'm cool.
Just one, bro. Something small. Like
I
shit,
got
you
one,
gotta
something
be-
small. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Well, fuck it. Go with that ASAP shit. What happened with ASAP, y'all?
All right.
Man.
Oh nah. So with that nigga, bro, his homie basically they said his homie basically said he shot at him or shot him, whatever happened. But that wasn't really what cooked him. First thing that was stupid was they offered the nigga 6 months. And like
ASAP?
ASAP Rocky, yeah, 6 months and some amount of time on
I would have
probation.
took that 6
Well, I'm
months. Easy.
So
Man,
listen,
Man, what?
so listen what this fool said.
Probably
This,
would have did 3 months.
so listen what
bro.
this
If
fool
that.
this fool said. I don't want to take the 6 months plea deal because I'm gonna lose my endorsements. So I'd rather just take it to trial.
You gonna lose everything,
Bro,
So now,
stupid boy.
so now he
You
takes
don't
it to
know
trial.
about the
His attorneys did first. The attorney's first thing was the defense or whatever. His people was like, he got a starter pistol. It ain't a pistol that really shoot. It'll just fire blanks.
I passed mine now.
So they told him that the gun don't fire
what the
blanks.
fuck is crack, cuz?
That's all.
Oh shit, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
wait.
bro.
No, my
You
bad,
can't stop
bro.
it. Keep going. Go ahead. Go
Nah,
ahead.
cause I mean, like I said, the side conversations to pick up everything. So I'll be just trying to, so we good.
Oh, my bad.
But nah, he said basically they told him that he gonna go to trial. He facing 24 years. His homie testified that he had shot him, whatever. So they end up finding bullet shells at the scene and the camera footage of the actual incident happening. By them finding the incident, they see the bullet shells, take the bullet shells. His attorney tell the police like he got a starter pistol, but he got legal straps at home. So they take the bullet shells and go to his crib and match the shells up with any guns at the crib, which 2 of the shells match one of the guns at his crib. So now that proves you didn't have a starter pistol. You actually had a pistol that that's yours, that you fired at this nigga.
Well,
24 years is on the line.
damn,
So-
dummy. Is you cool?
Damn dummy.
If she's selling and making money off of TikTok, you don't want to go from TikTok to a website. Because what happens is all your buyers are not willing to click that link and go to your website and trust that website to sell the link. When they go to your TikTok, they feel it's more personal because it's a created account.
No, my husband.
So they feel like it's more personal. So like me, if I'm on
He just
if I'm on
graduated.
Facebook and I'm
He-
talking to you about
college.
buying something, let's
He-
come by this
for
car, bro.
IT. He
And
really
it's a
smart
nigga, and
as
I
fuck.
look. If I don't look
Top
like
in his class.
if I don't look
Dead
like
ass.
a company, but I look like a person, and you go to my page and I look like a human, you see everything I'm doing in regular life. You're more perceived to go meet that person and buy that car than somebody that looks like they're just posting a bunch of bullshit and they don't have no real life going on. Nigga, that's a fake page. I mean, you're gonna look at it, oh, that's a fake page. All you posting is trying to sell. You trying to hustle. But if you look like a real person, you going, oh, that's a real person. Then I can go meet. If I see this person, I know who this person is. I'm going to meet. It's not a fake ad or a person that's just got a bunch of cars and you come into a lot to meet this random person. You meeting me.
Right now,
So
so
when
you
you-
going
but
live
that's what
on
I'm
our
saying.
TikTok. So if
But-
niggas
but-
want to pull up and meet, we
But
could
no,
definitely
this
do
is what I'm
that.
saying. This is what I'm
Watch this documentary called Zeitgeist. It came out like 06, 07. Everything that they was talking about on there is all this shit that's going on now. It's 3 parts. It talks about how Christianity was a politically arranged religion. Then it talks about the Rockefellers and all that and the plans that they got for the United States. You know what I'm saying? And then it just talks about you know, the digital takeover and all that stuff, and you know.
I'm about to tap in because I be on that.
I watched that shit in 06 when the DVD showed everything. The version on YouTube be blurring out.
They clip out certain stuff.
Blurring out
Yep.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
You
But I had the raw. Everything.
Raw, crisp.
It even
original.
shows how
Baby, where my weed at?
the towers fell on 9/11. It was a
Right
demolition. They fell to the inside. They didn't ruin no other building around that. They said the only way that can happen is a demolition style
From underneath.
explosion. And it said if it's demolition, all the pipes would be cut diagonal. They all was.
And they blew up in the middle
Then
too.
the
Yeah.
dude who built the Twin Towers said they could withstand multiple blows from 747s and wouldn't collapse like that because there's steel beams in them. People that was in there said the explosions was coming from the bottom of the building. They said they heard the plane hit up top.
And then
They
something happened in the
said-
middle.
Elon Musk said by the year 2040, 15 years away, it's going to be more robots on Earth than humans. You're going to go to grocery stores as black on? You know what I'm saying? Is niggas going to stop going and spinning with people that's spitting in their motherfucking face?
But you know why? Why we do that though? It's a history of like the images, like they put in images of like white Jesus and all that shit. That play a role in the indoctrination of looking at white figures as a help, as a savior.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why people got to take. See, I don't even want to get into religion because that's deep.
Yeah, that's too deep. Yeah.
But we, you know what I'm saying?
Because we accept all walks of life here at the Yeah We
I
Friday
believe
podcast,
it's something
man.
greater than
all
us.
walks of life.
I believe it's something greater than us that created us, and that's the only fact.
Absolutely.
That's the only fact I know.
That
You
too.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yes.
let me ask you something. Do you believe whoever created us created everything on this earth? Like fish, lion, dogs,
Yes.
cats?
Yes, I do.
Right. So, do you think that?
There's only one great
Do you
creator.
think that them animals and reptiles and something, do you think that they pray to something every night before they go to sleep?
Nah.
You know what? They wake up and survive. When you do something that's quick and you don't think about it, what it's called, homie? Animal instinct. That's because animals wake up and live their life, nigga.
Off instinct.
And live however you survive. So I ain't saying there ain't a God. I'm just saying all the stories that been told to me, them books is written by man. I done read the Bible, the Book of Jehovah.
And
I done
I
read,
believe that
I done
too.
read
God
the Quran.
deep.
I done read everything.
Tap in.
So when everything becomes questionable,
Tap
I just be
in.
asking shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I smell it in the air, man. Please.
let me ask you something right now.
A cigarette?
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Let me ask you
A
something right
cigarette?
now. If a girl came up to you tomorrow and told you she was pregnant but she
Yeah,
never
a
had sex,
cigarette.
would you believe her?
Yeah,
No.
I'll buy that shit though.
I'm gonna ask you that. Like,
Never.
In real life.
Say it again.
I wouldn't
No,
believe it.
listen.
I
Let
know
me
where we're going
talk
with
to
this,
you. Let
but
me talk to you.
say it again.
If a girl came up to you
Thank you,
tomorrow
sis.
and told you that she's pregnant but she's never had
Yeah,
sex
baby,
in
you
her
feel
life,
you comfortable,
would y'all
you
believe her
livable?
sitting in this room?
No, I wouldn't
So it was
believe
only
right now. I
believable
wouldn't
when it
believe
happened to Mary back in
I'm so
Bethlehem.
glad you showed up.
And it had to be the Son of
You
God.
ain't think you was
That's the
gonna
only
show
time
up.
it was
I told you I was
believable.
I love you, baby.
If there was a
I made
flood
that disc for
and you was in
nigga.
charge
I'm
of going to
here.
go get
I'm here.
one of each species and put it on a boat so it survived, you think you can make that happen?
sis.
You think you can have things that hunt
I'm
each
waiting
other
on
on the same boat and they're not attacking each other and killing each other? But no, it didn't. You dig what I'm saying?
I mean,
I ain't knocking what nobody believe. I'm just saying
I
these
believe.
are things that
I have faith,
I have faith. Like I know it's something that done protected. Like
and I know them stories sounds outlandish,
So
but
which do I feel like God is a man or a woman?
I feel like
I
God
feel like
is,
whatever
I
the
feel
being
God
is, it
some
don't matter.
kind of force.
That doesn't
God
matter.
is inside
I believe in
me.
God as far as
is-
blind
Like God,
faith.
that tree on Tinker
I
The
believe-
God, my image of God is
I believe in
inside
something I
me.
never
I
seen.
believe that's
I
why
believe
I don't
something
believe
So
created.
in
you
being
believe
perfect.
it's a man or a woman?
What? I just believe.
I don't believe that part,
I
man.
just believe.
I feel
don't
like
know
you
what
are
gender.
God. God is inside you. It's within
We-
you. It's
they said
not
we was made
a
in His
person.
image,
It's
you know
not
what I'm
a. I
You
feel
godly.
like it's
You know the difference
within you.
between
Like,
good and evil. I'm not saying
But that's
none
how
of
the
stories
old. That's
ain't
how our
true.
old.
I'm not saying that.
That's how
But it's
our
something
ancestors
something
felt.
God
I
is within
question.
you,
Some-
like- my grandmother passed away. I learned from my ancestors. And my ancestors were strong believers in God.
Hey,
You know what
yeah,
I
me
mean?
too.
Like,
Hey.
And I'm asking that, for example, like when the Bible or the Quran or any kind of book that's religious was handed to that person it was handed to, it was handed to you already with a title. Like
Absolutely.
this is the book of life. This is how you're supposed to live. This is,
I
so
don't
you
believe
taught
in
you
a
taught
white
that as
God.
a child. But let's take it back. Let's say the Bible and all that shit was just a book on the shelf, and
Yeah,
nobody
and
ever
that- and that's
and
what
nobody ever told you
That's what it
that
really
what that
was,
book is
though.
about. And if you opened it and read it and then you felt something, that's more pure. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But due to the fact it was forced on you, due to the fact that the same people that was hanging us in churches
On my
was reading
part-
that same Bible, calling themselves the same thing that you are. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I feel you.
we never looked into our own history. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take it further than that and find out what's really going on sometimes. All those books was man-made and written. All those books can be questioned. Is the only thing I've ever said. You know what I'm saying? Well, my fault, baby. Go ahead.
Never mind.
I was just tying it up because
But I'm gonna say this though.
I had a very
I was really
good point,
asking
but
y'all a
it's okay.
question. My
Yeah.
fault. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
but with inside, I feel like God is. It's not a white man. I don't feel like I feel like God is within you. God is
It's a being, of course.
It definitely
It's
is.
definitely more powerful.
It's way
than that.
stronger than a white man that I can ever imagine, or a man just like it's
No, I
way
wasn't
deeper
speaking
than that.
color. I was just speaking on the
No,
books.
absolutely.
You know, the way that we've been trained.
I didn't never learn from the books, but the God that I learned to know, my grandmother just passed a year ago. My grandmother, she was a very strong believer in God, and that's not just a person. It's not a color. It's a force. It's a
feeling.
It's what's
it's
in
a
you.
force. It's
what's
so
in
I don't
you.
look at it as if it's a man or a
Me
woman.
neither.
You know what
And
I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. I don't want to feel less godly because I don't look at it as everybody just. I mean, like I will go to church, but it be the people
I
in
ain't been
church
in
that
there.
be the worst
people.
motherfuckers.
listen.
I can't sit there and play fake
Last
with
time
you.
I been to a church
I
was a
know,
funeral.
I know how much God has been, how good God been to me
He done protected
in my heart.
For sure.
I know it's him.
I don't know.
I know it's him.
Them
I
motherfuckers
just say
in the
him as
church.
a, you know, as a,
He's
you know what I mean?
a natural. He's
Yeah.
he's something that you can never even
Yeah,
imagine.
You can't even explain.
You can't. You can't.
The only
But he have a strong force in my life.
I've encountered
That nigga
situations
Demo,
where
Demo said was good.
I
ain't
felt
no-
like
tell him I said what's happening.
He
I
said
encountered
what's happening.
a,
He said what's happening. That
like
nigga
a supernatural being
said my Crips is
of,
the
of,
smartest
of,
niggas
of,
on
of
earth.
goodness. You know what
Pull
I'm saying?
up, my
Big
nigga.
Chris,
Talk your
you already
shit.
know. Pull
Come
up,
pull
Big
up,
Mo.
Big
What
Mo.
I was saying is, like the only thing I know for a
My
fact
niggas
is
the
something
smartest
greater than
niggas
that's
on earth.
created us, right?
sure.
But I don't knock nobody's
niggas, man, I
beliefs.
love you.
because
Nah, at all.
I feel like
Oh, man,
if
you right
you
though.
feel like this is the path that's gonna get you to the right way and
Facts.
you change your life and this will make you live
Facts.
because I got friends that are Muslims, friends that are Christians,
Facts. Me
but if I
too.
sit them all in one room, they bump heads with each other.
But this is one thing I will say. It's no coincidence that the two most prominent religions on the face of the earth, which is
I don't
Islam,
believe in a white Jesus.
and
I'm little niggas is smart.
Christianity, we know those are the two
Absolutely.
most popular beliefs on the face of the earth. It's no coincidence that they both believe in the same prophets.
Facts.
Dig this though. I ain't even gonna beat you. Christianity stole from every Egyptian religion before them and
Absolutely.
created
The Code of
Listen,
Hammurabi.
listen,
The
it was-
Code of
it was-
Hammurabi.
Shit
Let me
deep.
break it
This
down
nigga
for you
crack,
even
bro.
further.
This shit
Listen,
These was the right
Listen,
niggas out here
before
tonight.
Christianity,
Crack, bro.
everything that the story about the Jesus birth is
Hey, my
astronomical.
nigga
It's
Genesis
scientific.
right here.
It comes from
That's
the
what
Code of
I'm talking about.
Hammurabi.
The same
The
story.
first book.
The scale.
That's the
BC,
OG
way
right
before
there.
Christ, they stole the same exact stories Christianity did.
He stole it from the story of horrors.
All them, you know what I'm saying? Like
Horus.
it was many gods that had the same story. Christianity stole all that, and then after Christianity became the last religion, Christianity became barbaric and said you can't create another religion.
Roman Catholic
or it's called a cult.
The Roman
You know what I'm
Catholics.
saying?
That's
After
who started
Christianity came, any religion that tried to start after that, Christianity called it a cult.
But-
And what I say about Christianity, when we were slaves, the same people that was handing us that Bible was the same.
They was burning the
the
crosses.
same people that was
Absolutely.
hanging us in their churches. We reading the
Absolutely.
same book, believing in the same things
Talk
again.
your stuff.
And see, you got pieces of books that I believe. See, when I read the Quran, it breaks it down about how Caucasians got their name. They came from the Caucasus Mountains. See, my best teacher is common sense. If it sticks to me, they came from the Caucasus Mountains, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They lived in cave. No black man was ever a caveman. They lived in the cold. And why you think white people are Vikings
Yeah.
and can be out there? You know what I mean? The sun is the greatest thing God ever created. They can't even stand in the sun. They will die. White people came from the Caucasus Mountains. It was dark before the beast got there and breeded with them. That's Caucasus means dead. The last part of their name is Asians. So them was people of color in the mountains before the beast breeded with them. They called him the beast because once he breeded with them, they lost all their pigment, had blonde hair, blue eyes, and started walking on 4 legs.
Yeah.
White people was born
And they
with,
call
was
us
born,
monkeys.
They was born with tails. But
Yeah.
there's some things in the Quran
They was born
I
with
don't
monkey
believe.
blood.
But there's some things in the Quran I don't believe. There's some things in the Bible I don't believe. So I question it.
That
And
part.
until you can answer me, I can't live my
Hello?
life by the guidance of this book.
Yep.
The King James Version was written by William Shakespeare, a white poet with a deep imagination. Not a nigga that was around taking notes when all this shit was going on. You feel what I'm saying? we trained. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't coming here in no slave ships. Slave ships never existed.
But I also like to
they
talk
never
about-
existed. We was already here. It was already here. You can't even. You know how long it would have took them to build the slave ships of the models that they showed us?
Fire.
Bringing 20,000 people at a time, having to travel for motherfucking 70 months.
I like to
That's a
piggyback on
lie.
that King James.
They
though.
erased all of our history. None of that shit exists, bruh. And they in office now ready to tell us they erased our history for this purpose. They stole this land. This land was meant for them. It was never, like, why do you think we are the only segregated and insegregated country? Like, if you was born in Russia, if you was black as tar and I was white as snow, we both Russian, nigga. In any other country. Here, we're African American. Why? I ain't come from Africa, motherfucker. White people are called American. Y'all came from Europe. Why y'all ain't called Euro-Americans? They call Indians Native Americans when they was here first. But the Indians that was here first wasn't just Indians. It was black tribes, too.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
the ones they turned into slaves. They
The
ain't
Senecas.
they ain't
The
get on no
Senecas.
slave ship and go get
Bro,
shit.
did you know this, though?
Our whole life.
But-
Our whole
but-
life
but
they
did you know
fucked
this,
us
though?
up.
I want to speak on King James.
Yeah.
Because they tried to make him. And
That was their traditions
That's
back
another.
then.
That's another reason why people, when they hear about the Bible, they try to contradict the Bible because they'll say, "Well, King James was gay." Or appreciated in the Bible, but that too was a lie. King James, he was a black man.
Yeah, man, listen.
He ruled over 3 kingdoms at one time.
Man, that picture of that hippie that they've been showing people a whole
Yeah,
life
that
is
Hell's
not
Angel.
you.
I don't know who that is.
Wasn't nobody like that born in the Middle East.
Yeah, I don't know who that
But
heroin
let's
addict
get
is
back
they pushing.
to where I'm still shook on a
That white
virgin
Jesus
being
look like he do
pregnant.
fentanyl. I'm gonna lie.
So a virgin being pregnant can only happen one time back in the days of Bethlehem. I'm just saying. Like, it's just certain shit that don't
Yeah.
stick with me. If a virgin walked up to us today and said she was pregnant, would we say it must be the Son of God?
No.
So I'm just
We
saying.
don't say you a goddamn lie.
Like, do you believe Noah grabbed one snake, one bird, one lion,
It was two.
like two of each element, two of each animal? And listen to the story. Let it sink in with you now that you're grown. Do you believe Noah grabbed a boat with 2 of each animal and got them up out of there safely so he saved wildlife? Come on, man.
I believe it.
You believe it. You think it could be done today? So you think they ain't had no cages, my nigga. They ain't had no zoo tamers. They ain't had no none of that back there. Noah did this.
I see miracles happen though.
So miracles can only happen once back then.
niggas-
So do you
miracles
believe it can
every day.
happen again?
I know
So
niggas
now,
that got shot they head
so what I'm saying?
and still living. That's a
No,
miracle.
I-
That's to
That
survive
mean it
through
ain't
that.
that mean it
That's
ain't
the
your time to
equivalent
go.
of
One
putting
thing,
two
one
bears.
thing I do believe, no matter how you live in your life, God got a plan for you, and you're not leaving this earth until it's your time to go. That has nothing to do with if you believe Noah grabbed 1, 2 of each animal by himself they didn't have no cages or nothing, and made the trip safely, man. I'm just saying things that don't sit with me. I'm not
just-
trying to knock.
but-
I ain't trying to knock it if you believe it.
No.
But I would like
This
to
is
see
a
that
healthy
happen.
conversation.
So it can't happen in our times when we even more equipped than them. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still things that are unexplained that happened in that time that we know for sure happened. Like the pyramids. They still can't explain how they picked up 2-ton bricks with no modern
You know why
technology.
they can't explain
was
it?
big as
But
hell.
you know why they can't explain it? Because they've been over there over and over, and them people ain't letting them in their ancient Chinese secrets. So it's something that they can't steal, and it's something they
They
can't
say
steal and can't.
pyramids here.
Only thing they can explain is things they stole, homie. They couldn't go over to Egypt and steal. They wasn't giving them the recipe. When them people came over there, like, how y'all build all this? Don't worry about that. You go build it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Everything else they conquered with violence, wiped out their history and stole it.
Well, that's part of their That's part of their curse.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, you talking about things that can't be explained. They can't be explained because they're not talking to the right people. The only people that can explain it to them is the people.
dead.
Is the people that did it. You know what I'm saying? And they dead, and guess what? They died with their mouth closed. Niggas still figure it out. Why we dead?
Pause.
You know why they hate Ethiopia so much? Ethiopia was one of the countries they
Well,
couldn't-
because they had
they
Haile
couldn't conquer.
Selassie,
They couldn't conquer
the
Ethiopia, and
original relative
Yeah.
to Jesus.
they couldn't conquer Ethiopia, and they couldn't conquer Haiti. Out of everywhere.
And that's
they
why
went-
them countries
Yeah.
still is impoverished to
Yeah.
this day because they
Yeah.
salty about that shit.
Yeah, they salty about it. Them was the two
When that
countries-
earthquake in Haiti happened,
Yeah.
it's still fucked up in Haiti
Yeah.
to this day because they won't
They
save
don't
them
give a
because.
fuck. Yeah, you ain't let us come. wipe
But you
y'all
also
out.
got to think. You also got to think. The nation of Haiti is the only black country that got their independence through violence.
Yep. I mean, listen.
LaFrance Toussaint took over the whole Haitian country and killed all the slave masters on the land.
Nothing can be ran without a military force, man. Like even God, and people will tell you your heart. Sometimes you got to harden your heart. God tests his best soldiers and put them through everything. Like you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Nothing can be
Yeah, we fried.
Nothing
This the
can be
podcast.
won
Tap
without
the
a
fuck
military
in.
force. That's why we losing, because as black people we still have a conscience. You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't. They will wipe out everything for power. We don't have that mentality. Only thing we done gained from marching is strong calves. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about getting done wrong, we talking to we preaching to the choir. For example, if you walking down the street and there's a man on his porch, his fence is open. He got 5 German Shepherds. They barking, but he's like, man, go ahead and walk by. You cool. As soon as you walk down the street, he let his German Shepherds come bite you up. You gonna come back to his porch and be like, man, look what your dogs did. He let them. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing can be ran with. I don't want to talk too much about military shit on this live though, but that's why I don't get. Listen, that's why I don't get down with the people preaching and marketing. You ain't really ready for what we really need to do. Y'all scared. You got all kind of clips to take your own people out.
You know why they scared?
No. Why we scared? Tell us why we scared. Tell us why we scared of these people that bleed.
I can only give it.
No, I'm just real talk. Tell us why we scared of people that bleed just like us. But
Well,
kill our homes.
first of all, is economics. They got us beat at that. If see, white people, they the main people that be like.
It ain't. Listen, I'm using the word people in power. Go beyond the word white people.
Yeah.
Because it's people with
It's
color
deeper
involved
than
in that
that.
too.
Yeah.
I'm talking
It's
about
way
the people in
deeper
power,
than-
my nigga.
I love white people.
But how
It
many
ain't
percentage?
just like
How
that.
many percentage of
It's
our people is in
deeper than
power
that.
though?
We're not in power because we refuse it. Like, power has to be taken. If we don't start standing up, like we ain't all the marching. Like niggas is ready to take niggas out, but niggas is not ready to stand together. When we stand
for
together,
real.
nigga, why you think they want? Because you know the other people they deporting about this motherfucker, they sort of like niggas. So they scared. Just think if all them linked up with us and all, it's over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm talking
too many white
I'm talking
people
to
that
my
fuck
little
with
young
us.
nigga on live about 2 months ago, right? His homeboy come in, just got a new 40. A long ass clip, he showing it off like, I can't wait till a nigga, I'm in the background like, why you can't wait till a nigga though? You know what I'm saying? You scared of them people? Like for example, my family from the Bay. Like they be letting off at the boys down there, right? Every time,
Especially in Oakland.
that's where my family from. Oakland, Sobrani Park,
East
415.
Oakland.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So when my cousins come down here to visit and the boys get behind us, my cousins be like, "Why y'all be all shook, blood? I'll let go." I'm like, no, chill. 'Cause
Yeah.
we can't move around down here the way y'all can
Right.
move. But like they
Right.
don't even come to neighborhoods in Oakland. They scared
They
ass.
sure don't.
Listen, they scared ass Power Rangers, nigga. They don't feel
Yes.
tough till they put that suit on, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never be Trayvon Martin's father or none of that
Yeah.
shit because I wouldn't have been nowhere giving no speech. I'm dying with mine.
That part.
I'm dying over. Like the one dude, when his daughter was outside fighting and the police pulled up and straight shot her, he's screaming, "You killed my daughter." No, I'm dying with her.
That
I'm
part.
coming with you. Niggas is scared.
That
man.
part.
Niggas is scared, bro. That's the only
that
thing.
shit on you.
Niggas is scared, bro. That's why I don't even want to link up. Me and mine's gonna be okay. I don't want to link up. Because niggas gonna bring their cell phones, niggas gonna want to be on live. Let me tell
I
you
wish
something.
I had
When
a
they put
dad
them
like
secret
you.
plans together against us, wasn't nobody in that room on live. Ain't nobody know nothing. Niggas too addicted to lie. If I was to put a movement together, every nigga gonna show up with their phone like, yeah, this what we doing it. Hell the fuck no. Your phone at home, nigga.
That
you know what I'm
part.
saying? Like, teach your kids how to hunt.
That's
Like way
real.
white people do theirs, nigga. Stop buying chains and all that shit. Buy land and property, nigga. I got stocks. I got businesses and all that shit. Leave it to my kids. Teaching how. We ain't taught generation. That's why they winning. That's why they beating us, cuz. And
economics,
niggas,
man.
yeah, niggas don't. Exactly. Nobody has held us back. I see niggas stand in the dirty ghetto and blame it on the white man. Ain't no white man come out here and throw that trash on the ground. You did that. Keep your lawn cut. Keep your shit up nice the way they do their shit. We live in the projects. It was a projects because that's what it was, a project.
We made it a
Let's put all
project.
niggas in one place and see how they live. We start killing each other and tearing up our neighborhoods. When the police kill motherfuckers, we go downtown and tear down businesses. Ain't no businesses do nothing to us. Let's go to the neighborhood of the police that killed the niggas. They ain't, because niggas scared to die, cuz. Niggas scared to die, cuz.
Yay.
You know we fine, but you know we gotta go.
We out the door.
Hey, yo.
For shit show.
You know we fine, but you know we gotta go.
I'm out the door.
Hey, yo.
I'm out the door.